Good afternoon, and welcome to today's ceremony, where we will honor the class of 2016 graduates. I am Lisa McLean, Assistant Dean for Student Affairs and Career Development. It is my pleasure to preside over the medical school's 148th commencement ceremony. We are delighted to have you here. We will begin with a welcome from Governor David Nicholson of the Wayne State University Board of Governors. Governor Nicholson.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Governors, it is my pleasure to welcome the graduates of the School of Medicine, class of 2016. Congratulations, doctors. You have worked hard to achieve your goals, and you should be proud as we are, to what you have accomplished. Wayne State University is an outstanding institution, and today you join 250,000 alumni who call our university their alma mater. Our vibrant, growing campus is a tribute to our students and the faith they have in the ability to succeed. Your presence here this afternoon demonstrates that much can be accomplished if you are committed to a goal and pursue it with passion and diligence. To quote the simple wisdom of Abraham Lincoln, "Whatever you are, be a good one. You are doctors, be good ones." Being a doctor comes with immense power, which can be flattering and exciting. Good doctors exercise this power with responsibility, humility, and grace. The medical profession provides unending opportunities to share your talent and gifts with others. I hope that as you look forward to this aspect of your profession, you will give support, guidance, knowledge, and care to not only your patients, but your colleagues and the others who will follow you in the next generation of medical students. They will rely on you to do so, and you know that you will answer, and we know that you will answer that challenge. I'd like to take a moment to introduce the other board members here with us this afternoon. Joining me are Governor Kim Trent, Governor Marilyn Kelly, and Governor Sandra O'Brien. In closing, congratulations from the Board of Governors and the entire Wayne State University community. Our deepest and best wishes on your future success. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor Nicholson. I would like to introduce other important members of our university community who took time from their busy schedule to celebrate with us. Will the members of the President's Cabinet please stand and be recognized? Several years ago, the School of Medicine established a Board of Visitors. These distinguished members of the metropolitan community provide invaluable counsel and promote communication between the medical school and the citizens of southeastern Michigan. Members of the Board of Visitors that are in attendance, please rise and be acknowledged. I would also like to introduce the Council of Deans at the medical school. Will all members of the council please rise and be recognized? At this time, I would like to also introduce the departmental chairpersons at the School of Medicine. Chairpersons, please rise. Also, let us not forget the members of our faculty, staff, and university counselors who have supported our students over the years. Will you all please rise and be acknowledged? It is now my pleasure to introduce the 12th president of Wayne State University, Dr. M. Roy Wilson. President Wilson.
Thank you, Dr. McLean. Good afternoon, everyone. And students, congratulations. Today, you are officially graduates of the Wayne State University School of Medicine's class of 2016. And it is my privilege to call you colleagues as well. And yes, Mom and Dad, you can officially tell your friends that your son or daughter is a doctor. Most of the people sitting in this magnificent theater now are not graduates, however, but family and friends of the graduates. Most of you have made great sacrifices to help our graduates pursue this most noble of callings. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your patience, for helping to guide your loved ones on a path on becoming a doctor, for encouraging them when they didn't think they would make it. Now, it's been quite a long time since I sat in an auditorium eagerly awaiting my medical degree. Thanks to medical school, I've had a front row seat to a fascinating period of scientific discovery and technological advancement. Yet, some things don't change. I remember with crystal clarity the advice I received many years ago when I was in your shoes, just beginning to embark on my medical career. It came from one of my professors. He said to me, be good to medicine, and medicine will be good to you. Now, at the time, I did not fully understand this message. I do now. The first part, be good to medicine. He was trying to tell me to respect medicine. Commit yourself fully to your discipline, and always, no matter what, act in the best interests of your patients. And medicine will be good to you. He was telling me that medicine will give you a personal fulfillment that very few people in other professions will ever experience. This fulfillment is deep, and it will sustain you through the heights and depths of your career. The medical advances you will experience in the next 30 years will greatly surpass that of the past 30 years. This could pose daunting dilemmas, both for you and your field. But because of your education at Wayne State, you are prepared to meet them. The advice I received so many years ago is as relevant now as ever before. In fact, it might be even more relevant. So remember, be good to medicine, and I assure you, medicine will be good to you. Enjoy every minute of this great day, and congratulations again. We're very proud of you.
Thank you, President Wilson. Our next speaker is Dr. Jack SOBEL, the Dean of Wayne State University School of Medicine. He's a longtime member of the faculty with extensive experience in both clinical practice and medical administration. Dr. SOBEL is a widely published and strongly funded physician researcher in the area of infectious disease. The chair of the Division of Research in the Internal Medicine Department, Dr. SOBEL is also a professor of immunology and microbiology and of obstetrics and gynecology. Dr. SOBEL.
Good afternoon, doctors. I only have a minute and a half, so what to say? Almost everything has been said already. So I looked outside this morning and I saw those beautiful blue skies, and I said how beautiful this day is. But as beautiful as it is outside, so beautiful is it inside when I saw the passion, the excitement, and the assured futures you have in front of you. The next 3 to 5 years during your residencies are likely to be the best years of your life. At an earlier ceremony at the start of medical school in last July, I said to the incoming freshmen that the 4 years at medical school would be the best 4 years of their life, but I lied. Nothing can replace the wonderful years ahead of you during your residency. And as you acquire a greater and greater level of competence. But all of this is built upon an acquired knowledge foundation. It is this foundation, this competence base, that is so critical and what makes Wayne State University School of Medicine so unique. Many of the graduates today, 4 years ago, were accepted at multiple medical schools, and yet you chose Wayne State. You, together with other individuals who chose Wayne State as their one and only choice, came, and we ask ourselves the question, what brought you to Wayne State University School of Medicine? This is because, first and foremost, we are in Detroit, and we are more than a public, urban-based research university. We are based in an urban environment that cries out to us, and where the citizens have been deprived of adequate health, an adequate healthcare delivery system. Our patients, those seen at the Detroit Medical Center and other affiliated hospitals, the ones you've been exposed to, the patients are sicker, they've had more comorbidities, less or no insurance, but they have been more grateful. Faced with a sicker, needier population, your clinical training has been invaluable in providing the service to them and in allowing you to reach higher ethical and competence standards, and above all, enhancing the values you leave with today. What you are a branded Wayne State student, now a branded Wayne State graduate and physician. You have superior clinical skills. You have a superior level of competence that few schools in the country can brag about. You will be widely appreciated. Hardly a day goes by that I don't get called by a residency director to thank me for allowing our graduates to serve in these various residencies. Well, needless to say, I take all the credit I can get. But let me emphasize and proudly acknowledge you are well branded as Wayne State School of Medicine graduates, and we are very proud of your accomplishments. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean SOBEL. Now I would like to introduce the president of the Wayne State University Medical School Alumni Association, Dr. SHEILA Ray. Dr. Ray is an otolaryngologist and a 1987 graduate of the medical school. She will extend congratulations from the alumni to this year's class. Dr. Ray.
Thank you, Dr. McLean. I was almost 10 years older than I really am. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. SHEILA Ray, class of 1987, and as Dr. McLean said, I'm the current president of the School of Medicine Alumni Association. As you finish this chapter of your lives and look forward to a very promising future, always remember where you came from. This School of Medicine has provided you with the basis for the work you will do for the rest of your lives. As Wayne State medical students, you are often involved in giving back to the community, a great part of your education in Detroit. Your education has also been enriched by the variety of experiences in your third and fourth year rotations all over the city. As graduates of this program, go forth with pride in your school and know the excellent education you received here will serve you well. I'm sure the last 4 years have gone by quickly. As you think back, remember freshman orientation and all those insecure first few weeks as you muddled through, really unsure what to expect, the volumes of material to learn in those first 2 years. Your many firsts, histories, IVs, dissections, physical exams, and now you are confidently awaiting your diploma, having grown and matured on your journey to becoming a physician. Today, your dream becomes a reality. Enjoy this moment with friends and family, as soon you will be interns and the cycle starts again. Throughout these years of medical school, Wayne State alumni have supported you, providing for many of your efforts to reach out to the community here in Detroit and around the world. As graduates of the School of Medicine, it is now your turn to be there for the next generation of students, providing counsel, support, and guidance as they progress through their medical educations. On behalf of our more than 19,000 living alumni across the country, we wish you much success and welcome you as our colleagues, and look forward to a long and productive relationship as we work together with pride in our school and university. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Ray. A distinguished physician has been recommended by the faculties of the university for an honorary degree. President Wilson.
Would the Honorable David Nicholson please join me at the podium to confer the honorary degree? And would the Honorable Marilyn Kelly and the Honorable Sandra O'Brien please escort Dr. Antonia Novello to the podium? Wayne State University awards the Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, to you, Dr. Antonia Novello, for your groundbreaking accomplishments and indelible contributions to public health. In March 1990, you were sworn in as the 14th Surgeon General of the U.S. Public Health Service, becoming the first woman and the first Hispanic to hold the position. As Surgeon General, you focused on health issues such as smoking, AIDS, diet and nutrition, environmental health hazards, and the importance of immunization and disease prevention. You became the 13th Commissioner of Health for the state of New York in 1999 after being nominated by Governor George E. Pataki. In this position, you led one of the largest public health agencies in the country and oversaw 1/3 of the state's budget. You served as a liaison between the government of Dominican Republic and its Attorney General, raising awareness of domestic violence and spearheading efforts for national legislation. You have received countless awards, including the Legion of Merit, the James Smithson Bicentennial Medal, and the National Governor's Distinguished Service to State Government Award. In 2011, you received the Don Quixote Lifetime Achievement Award from the Hispanic Business Initiative Fund of Florida and the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of Metro Orlando. In recognition of your remarkable leadership in the medical field and tireless service to public health, the Wayne State University School of Medicine proudly bestows on you, Dr. Antonia C. Novello, the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Governor Nicholson, as president of Wayne State University, and on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present Dr. Antonio Novello for the conferring of the degree.
Thank you, President Wilson. By the authority of the people of the state of Michigan, as vested in the Wayne State University Board of Governors, we are proud to confer upon you, Dr. Antonia Novello, the degree of Doctors of Law, honoris causa, with this hood and diploma, admit you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities that this degree confers. Congratulations.
Buenas tardes. Good afternoon. Can I ask a favor? May I have the lights on? I love to see the faces of my colleagues. Keep it up. I want to see your faces. I don't want you texting. And I don't want you sending anything that is not total control of your emotions for the next 20 minutes. So, good afternoon, Board of Governors, President Wilson, deans, faculty, distinguished guests, parents, family, friends, and more than anything, the class of 2016, the best graduating class of medicine of the whole state of Michigan. In front of you, you have a speaker who has been a little bit of everything. I have been a VIP, a very important Puerto Rican. I have been the winner of the Chamber Pot of the University of Florida. I am a pediatric nephrologist with an IQ higher than my BUN. And I was the first woman ever Surgeon General of these United States of America. It is an honor for me to join you today and to share the pride and joy of these fine men and women who will carry the legacy of Wayne State School of Medicine. This class is like me, small enough to be personal and large enough to be powerful. So now I stand here to do three things. I'm going to congratulate you, I'm going to counsel you, and then I'm going to challenge you. First, congratulations. Tomorrow you can start paying your loans. I don't have to remind you that the future of medicine will be filled with complex issues, and although much has been done, still many years in the millennium, the problems facing healthcare demands the collective wisdom of all of us. I believe that the single greatest challenge of healthcare professionals today lies in finding ways to control the pace of change, yet still make sure that the evolving delivery systems and shifting health priorities do not undermine the essential values of our ancient healing relationship. After all, today's healthcare environment is changing. Physicians' autonomy is being threatened, and the way we practice medicine is being challenged. People who look from afar and only read what is in Google, computers, and the media are trying to draft our future and dictate our career path. Take, for example, the IPAB, the Independent Payment Advisory Board, the 15 unelected bureaucrats with granted powers to diminish the cost of Medicare. Once appointed by the president, they are accountable to no one, and the decisions that they make are not subject to judiciary review. This, a rationing board of accountable Washington bureaucrats. They meet behind closed doors, they make unilateral decisions, and they should not be doing that without consulting us and the patients that we care for. But let's not think that all has changed for the worse. However, I want you to know that there are still some touchstones in healthcare professions that remain sacred, that remain unchanged from one generation to the other one. And the most important one is a touchstone is trust, the one undeniable legacy. We who dedicate our lives to help the fellow citizens, we are a very special breed. We are an extraordinary profession indeed. We are blessed with the opportunity to enter people's lives in the most intimate way. The trust placed in us is the legacy that we have inherited from our professors and from our colleagues. We must protect it, we must nurture it, and make it grow. It is both a blessing and a blessed responsibility. We must remember that the therapeutic effects of machines and gadgets must be enhanced by the touch of a healing hand and the spoken word. And while we have an obligation to advance the technology and science of healthcare, we must always maintain the human elements of the works we do. Because as much as the healthcare system has changed, the vulnerability and the needs of the community we serve has not. I must mention at this time that the graduates of Wayne State University School of Medicine need not to be told about their communities and caring for them in a commencement speech. You don't talk the talk, you walk the walk. And that's because this school teaches the urban clinical experience, providing service and outreach to the greater Detroit, especially to the homeless and to the, can't read, lights, guys. Can I have the lights again, please? It's the age, remember, I was Surgeon General in 1990. Thank you. You teach the urban clinical experience. You provided 1,000 hours of outreach this year alone, and the graduates here have also gotten involved in international in Peru and Haiti, and you also started the first student-run free clinic. For all of the things that I have said above, and for the parents' notion, I have the feeling that you guys should have won the Spencer Foreman Award because you have served your community, you have been socially responsible, and for years this institution has had a commitment to community service and has become a true partner with the isolated communities that you serve. Equally as important and different from others, you have provided medical students with a life educational experiences that have made a mark and have allowed and encouraged all of you to come back to Detroit and practice your art. What better way to say that you won the Foreman Award when 52% of them has decided to stay right here in Florida, taking care of your, in Florida, here in Detroit. I wish I was in Florida with 40 degrees now. What better thing that you deserve the Spencer Foreman Award when 52% of the 2016 class has decided to stay in Michigan and do your internship, and 39% of you are joined the field of primary care. So give yourself an applause. Don't worry what people have said. Remember, as Mark Twain said, it is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve them. So I urge you to continue to be in scientific discoveries, but more than anything, don't ever forget the faces behind the data or the names behind the statistics. Remember, our patients don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So colleagues, it has been said that service is the rent we pay for living, and that service will set us apart. Service to country, service to family, and service to God. The importance of that service attitude is very much painfully obvious in today's world. There's a spiritual vacuum in America. There is too much of what can I get rather than what can I give. We must remember that the test of making a living is how much you get, but the test of making a life is how much you give. So I believe that in order to succeed, we must rediscover the true practice of medicine, which is much greater than the treatment of illness alone, or we will be practicing medicine in a vacuum. I submit that our God-given vocation goes beyond our ability to cure. So while I congratulate you most warmly, I urge you to go in a life of learning, of healing, but above all of caring. And now, my counsel. We must remember that the work we do as professionals defines us as human beings. As it has been said, much of the good and the bad that you will do in your life will come through your work. Robert Bellah defines work in 3 different ways. He says, first, there's a job, where there's simply earning a living and supporting your family. Then there is the career, where you trace your progress through various appointments and achievements. And then there is the calling, the ideal blending of activity and character that makes your work inseparable from life. As physicians, we have a very visible responsibility to uphold the public trust. I hope that you're not just looking for a job, and I hope that you're just not planning a career. I hope that you have a calling, an altruistic calling. I know that you will do well. Your faculty has seen to that, but I pray that you will do good. One word of caution from someone who was sitting exactly there 46 years ago. The world owes you nothing. To believe that the world is going to treat you good because you're a graduate of Wayne State is like believing that a bull is not going to hit you because you're a vegetarian. Now, so work hard and beware of the enemies of tranquility, avarice, envy, anger, and pride. And avoid Kushner's despairs, complacency, mediocrity, and above all, indifference. That is why I fervently wish you much happiness in your work, but I caution you not to seek happiness for happiness' sake. The profession of medicine offers many paths to happiness, so I counsel you not to just be good doctors. Above all, be good men and be good women, and do not forget to put balance in your life: family, friends, leisure, hobbies, special causes, voluntarism, and above all, religion. Only by maintaining your own health, spiritual, mental, and physical, you will be able to look after the lives and well-being of those people who from today will be entrusted in your care. Remember, we physicians are bound to serve a higher good, the health and welfare of your neighborhood, your community, and our nation. I believe that we must keep the healthcare profession a sacred institution, not only for those who also work in it, but more importantly for those who depend on it. So now I want to challenge you. I am reminded of something very simple that Mark Twain said, and he says, good judgment comes from experience. And where does experience comes from? It comes from bad judgment. I can tell you that if we're going to meet the nation's complex and difficult health challenges, we're going to need health doses of both, experience and judgment. So although it may be impossible for me to tell you exactly what the future will bring, allow me to share with you 2 challenges that I think are going to be important in your career. The first one is the changing in demographics. This is a country of 323 million people, where 13% are African Americans, 17% are Hispanics, 5% are Pacific Islanders, 1% is Native Americans, 9 million are multiracial, 14% are over the age of 65, 3.8 are LGBT, 50% of the children under 5 are minorities, 147,000 are over the age of 100, 158 million are women, and 151 million are men. And 1 in 5 speaks another language at home other than English. We simply cannot afford to cling blindly to values and perceptions that are out of touch, or to allow rigidly outdated practices accepted by the mainstream. Old-time conservatism should not make a mockery of our humanity. The world is changing, and tomorrow's healthcare providers' skills must also change in order to accommodate the changing of America's nature. We must move forward toward designing programs for communities where we follow the dictum of the Native Americans. Don't tell me what to do until you have walked a mile on my moccasins. The time has come not only to speak the language of the people we serve, but to also know the culture of the people we serve. So, colleagues, I suggest that you start viewing your patients as partners in healthcare. Too often, patients complain that they are viewed as supplicants of care who are seen at the convenience of the provider. The overall atmosphere at some medical care facilities is not conducive to the patient's self-worth, to the care of the poor, to the needs of the working mother, or to even understanding the language illiterate. Let's go back to what Franklin D. Roosevelt used to say. He said, the test of our progress is not where we add to the abundance that have much, is whether we provide enough to those who have little. Challenge number 2, healthcare. Is something that our citizens have always said that they need, and for the first time we're looking to have a healthcare with the 5 A's: available, accessible, affordable, accountable, and affable. Don't treat me as a second-class citizen just because I don't look like you. And more than anything, a healthcare system where there is an appropriate balance between meeting the healthcare needs in a cost-effective manner without jeopardizing the number of health professionals, the access to the healthcare provider, or where teaching and research are curtailed to an unnecessary degree, and a healthcare system where quality is the norm. As far back as 1900s and after 6 presidents, I tell you that the United States has been trying to have the best healthcare for all. And they have told us that we can get it when we need it, where we need it, and at the price that we can afford. But today, it has been shown that the good intentions have not been sufficient. Today, the U.S. system of care has become a bureaucratic, over-regulated, over-administered system, greatly fragmented with billions of dollars going into unnecessary administrative cost. At the moment, even in the presence of some 12 million people participating in ACA, there still remains a need for further improvements in cost, access, and quality. Today, our healthcare system spends too much more than any other country. It currently spends 18% of the GDP, and an average cost of $9,000 per patient and $1,074 for out-of-pocket. Today, an average hospital stay of 4 days costs an average $18,000, while 57 million people struggle to pay their medical bills, and millions more still have no insurance. These major increases in the cost of medicine can be explained. They are mostly driven by the use of medical technology, increased physicians' prices for medical procedures. Not only at this moment, also the pricing power of hospitals and their concomitant gain in market power with the recent increase in their consolidations. And more than anything, all the medical errors that happen every day, not only taking away lives, but taking 29 billion a year. And at this moment for us is the absence also of major tort reform across the nation. In addition, don't forget that we have a 31,000 shortage of physicians to deal with the new law. And also the shortage of residency slots currently available to meet the needs of 18,000 medical graduates per year. I am not confident that the new data is going to be that good. It has been shown that the matriculants in the United States medical schools by race and ethnicity are not enough to meet the challenges of physicians shortage. Currently, only 8.9 practicing physicians identify themselves as minorities. While 64% of hospitals require diversity training, the progress in diversifying the leadership rank in healthcare delivery has been very slow. Today, At major hospitals, only 14% of racial and ethnic minorities are members of the board, and only 12% are executives. Colleagues, society is changing, minority communities are changing, and corporate medicine has to change as well. We need to address these issues and get involved in whatever happens. If we want our communities to obtain what is their fair share of what medicine has to offer, then we must become an integral part of the line of distribution. Today, in spite of the best intentions of the healthcare law, all appears to be jeopardized. The time to see patients, the easily acquired grants, the lifestyle, the security of our jobs, and even the independence in the way we like to practice medicine. We face a complexity of healthcare delivery options, a system almost as varied as physicians themselves. We have DRGs, BBPs, HACs, bundle payments, SGRs, and ACOs, a complete alphabetical soup of dreaded changes that are coming down the pike. Today, medicine has become a business, and it has grown leaner, sometimes uncaring, sometimes meaner. Today, we have an image of fast-paced, high-tech, dollar-conscious medicine that sometimes seems to leave little room for the needs of the human equation. Yet we know that this is happening because the marketplace is looking for value, which translates into high-quality, cost-effective care, but from the patient's perspective, not necessarily good old-time medicine. Let's not allow our 5 A's medicine, available, accessible, affordable, accountable, and affable, to change in the 5 U's, unsuccessful, unreasonable, unobtainable, unreliable, unapproachable, and unfriendly. Our patients need better than that. Ultimately, the degree to which healthcare succeeds and patients and for doctors alike depends on a very important question, and that is, can we, the healthcare professionals of the future, maintain the traditional humanistic qualities of our profession within an increased corporate structure? I say we can. So to start, let's take care of people, not cover lives, but people. Let's extend our reach and influence as healthcare professionals to positively impact not only those we see in our clinics, offices, and hospitals, but also those who live in the neighborhoods and the communities where we reside as well. Let's continue to become a voice for the disenfranchised, the young, the poor, the disabled, and the elderly, those that by no fault of their own have been kept out of the healthcare system, and use your voice in Washington, in your state assembly, and in your local community. Remember, healthcare is too important of an issue to be left alone to the politicians. We deliver the care. We should be an integral part of the advice rendered and the solutions proposed. We might dress in white, but we are not invisible. So there you have it, 2 challenges of the best quality, a hit list of the best variety. The going will be rough, but as I look at my class of 2016, I'm encouraged. Sitting before me, I see our next generation of clinicians, researchers, administrators, and perhaps even the next Surgeon General of the United States. I think you're ready to meet any challenges that I have put there, and even more that will come down the pike. So today, it has been my distinct honor to congratulate you, to counsel you, and to challenge you. The rest is up to you. But before I leave, I want to leave you with 10 points, accompanied by quotes from great leaders. I have used them in my life, and I'm sharing them with you today so that I hope you get help along the way. Number 10, be a pioneer. Don't you ever be afraid to be number 1. Remember, the Ark was built by amateurs and the Titanic by professionals. Number 9, do not deny your roots as you walk the ladder of success. Keep in mind, people without knowledge of their past origin or culture are like a tree without roots. They will fall. Number 8, never underestimate your capabilities. Someone else will do it for you. Remember, do you have enemies? Good. Don't worry about those who talk behind your back. They're behind your back for a reason. Remember, great people discuss ideas. Average people discuss events. Little people talk about people. Remember as well, a lion does not lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. Number 7, achieve the highest level of education. It is the key to the door of opportunity. The greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that our aim is too low and we reach it. Number 6, set goals for yourself, and when doing so, make them realistic and then share with those that believe in you. Remember, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. As someone used to say, I used to walk into a room and wonder if they liked me. Now I walk into a room and wonder if I like them. Number 5, when you get to the top, don't forget you owe something back to your peer, your family, and your community. Every man should decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. Blessed are those who give without remembering and take without forgetting. Number 4, don't be afraid to speak your mind. Remember, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Remember as well, be more concerned with your character than with your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are. Remember, don't ever compromise who you are as a person in order to get what you want as a professional. Number 3, take care of yourself spiritually, physically, and mentally. Remember, we either make ourselves miserable or we make ourselves strong. After all, the amount of work is the same. Remember as well, talent is God-given. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be grateful. Conceit is self-given. Be careful. Number 2, never lose your sense of who you really are, even when others believe they know you better than you know yourself. Always be a first-rate version of yourself instead of a second version of somebody else. You were born an original, so don't die a copy. Number 1, plan big and dream of greatness. Remember, the penalty of success is to be bored by the attentions of people who formerly snub you. 3 things you cannot recover in life: the word after it has been said, the moment after it has been missed, and the time after it has been gone. Use time very wisely. Once it is gone, it cannot be recovered. But more than anything, when the day comes when you're at the top of your game and you have achieved all your dreams, take time to thank family and God especially. Be kind to those who never believed in you and who thought you would amount to nothing. Think of them and forgive them, because remember, the best revenge is success. So I leave you now with the words of Yehuda Bauer, the great Holocaust historian, who said it best. He said there should be 3 extra commandments on top of the 10 that we cherish. The first one is thou shalt not be a victim. The second one is thou shalt not be a perpetrator. And the third one, thou shalt not be a bystander. Don't let anyone from Wayne State Medical School have ever been said that is a bystander. Thank you very much. Good luck and God bless.
Thank you, Dr. Novello, for your inspiring remarks on this very special occasion. We very much appreciate your joining us in celebrating the accomplishments of our graduating students. We will now perform the ceremonial hooding and confer the degrees of the graduates of the class of 2016 of the Wayne State University School of Medicine. Let me tell you a little bit about what this hood is all about. The hood is part of the academic regalia that was originally designed as a head covering to keep heads warm in cold, unheated buildings. It dates back to the medieval days of some of the oldest universities in the world. Today, hoods are the most expressive part of the academic regalia. They not only indicate the field of study which has been completed, but the degree and the institution's colors. The hood, with the green velvet running along the black background, represents the academic color of medicine. and the yellow and green silk represents Wayne State University. I will begin by reading the names of the candidates. Dr. Richard Baker, Vice Dean of Medical Education, and Dr. Kendra Schwartz, Assistant Dean of Clinical Education, will hood the graduates. President Wilson and Dean SOBEL will congratulate the graduates while handing them their diploma. Are you ready? Let us begin with the class president, Owen McGreevy. And the executive president of the Student Senate, Julie Weber Childers. Dr. Mather, Dean of the Graduate School, will join me, or will join right up here, to congratulate our next graduate who will be graduating from medical school with a combination joint degree, PhD, MD. And this graduate is J. Timothy Caldwell, Jr. I would now like to introduce our oral and maxillofacial surgery residents who are graduating with an MD degree. George Kirby. Archie Lee Hall. David Montgomery. I will now announce the class of 2016. Mohammed Abdal Al. Anish Abral. Adukumbi Adalakun. Terry An. Rami Alaraf. Rushi Amin. Ashley Anderson. Ashley Arnoldi. Sarah Atkinson. Ashika Baines. Fatima Ballout. Amrit Basi. David Bavers. Charlie Beaupier. Rachel Beaupre. Jonathan Benzev. Kayla Berrigan. Lisa Betts. Anoop Bandawad. Christopher Bill. Sarah Bomarito. Alex Borchert. Alexandra Bowen. Jennifer Brady. Jeffrey Bracora. Jacqueline Brand. David Broom. Kevin Brown. Michelle Bryant. Ryan Burmeister. Jessica Camp. Yasser Kakora. Elizabeth Chan. Kevin Chang. Fan Chen. Jane Chen. Joanna Choi. Gina Chorath. Marie Maria Cholkov. Peter Tismore. Shannon Corbett. Jason Cornell. Lauren Corona. Kimberly Coglin. Marissa Curry. Shamea Kriya. Guillaume Curido. Gannon Curtis. Fozia Dabaja. Mayara Dabaja. Ashley DePra. Alexis Davenport. Allison Davenport. Tiffany Davis. John Doughty. Scott Dawsey. Timothy Decker. Stephanie Delvecchio. Carly Denham. Kamal Desai. Nicholas DeStefano. Wendelin Diab. Joseph Domino. Crystal Dreyer. Mark Dresselhaus. Cecily DeBusker. Anita Epen. Catherine Edgel. Bedria Elder. Taneve Escamilla. Scott Evans. Jamie Everett. Amane Falahi. Aaron Feldman. Joshua Frederick. Andrew Fritz. Sarah Gameau. Wensi Gao. Yuqing Gao. Mira Gabriel. Justin Gerard. John Getson. Anaya Joka. Amber Glenn. Amanda Goldstone. Mark Goulet. Edmund Grady. Aaron Green. Jonathan Guizdala. Ola Hedaye. Adam Hafiz. Asam Halim. Joseph Hamera. Aus Hamad. Colleen Harkreader. Hannah Harmson. Firdaus Hassan. Romana Husnath. Kelly Hendershot. Miguel Herrera Martinez. Bryce Hetchler. Clara Hildebrand. Ryan Hodges. Matthew Holden. David Hoekstra. Tom Hu. Taryn Heisinger. Nathaniel Hunt. Amanda Ismail. Stephen Estefan. Christopher Jackson. Philip Jackson III. Elizabeth Jacobs. Pranav Jagtap. Brandon Jarvis. Timothy Jelsma. Melissa Jennings. Tufik Jilday. Jessica Johns. Amanda Johnson. Ashley Joseph. John Joseph. Joseph Joshua. Jessica Jew. Marcella Cadora. Josh Kaliski. Leslie Cow. Lauren Cava. Kenneth Kellner. Evan Kelly. Tessin Kundakar. Bright Kim. Michael Coates. John Corona. Kristen Crum. Paul Kudla. Adnan Kurtovich. Payam Lahiji. Christopher Lajeunesse. Jeffrey Linkowski. Bradley Larson. Cole Lati. Matthew Lavelle. Andrew LeBlanc. Jenny Lee. Janelle Lee Allen. Kenan Less. Amy Lee. Rosie Lee. John Llewellyn. Zachary Logan. Marquita London. Matthew Lozier. Stephanie Machinsky. Stephen Magyar. Robert Maher. Daniel Malik. Brett Melvin. Gunjan Malhotra. Allison Maringo. Ryan Matthew. Ashley Matus Fisher. Graham McGee. Catherine McClellan. Sachin Mehta. Sonia Mehta. Jenny Meyer. Vivek Mandarata. Lavan Masropian. Gregory Messenger. Adam Milam. Ahmad Mohammadea. Leah Monday. Khalil Ruwe. Sean Manafo. Alexander Mayung. Melissa Newman. Shannon Neville. Candace Nofar. Patrick Nolan. Aaron Knowles. Amira Knowles. Paul Nona. Fatima Narula. Michael Ohm. Kimberly Otoni. Michael Owens. Maria Pelazzetti. Malav Parikh. Darshan Patel. Vishal Patel. Kate Petty. Jane Phillip. Jamie Kay. Ajit Rai. Nicholas Raybon. Catherine Rice. Brittany Danaher Rooney. Edward Rooney. Molly Roseland. Douglas Rutman. Gabriela Rubino. Laura Rubel. Aaron Ryan. Miriam Sala. Kamya Shankar. Monica Saxena. May Setke. Kelsey Serfoso. Caitlin Syriac. Ekta Shah. Aaron Shea. Stephen Shen. Stephen Simmer. Priyanka Singh. Abdallah Sarajaldeen. Carlin Smith. Philip So. Tyler Spearing. Allison Springstad. David Springstad. Peter Starakiewicz. Joshua Startup. Kara Staszewski. Douglas Stayer. Zachary Steffes. Sarah Stern. Ahmed Solomon. Brian Surjanhara. Mohammed Taki. Jisun Tang. Jerry Tavanawatna. Adam Tawney. Michael Taylor II. Anjali Tukra. Martin Tinkerhus. Monica Toten. Amanda Truer. Lisa Sang. Craig Chausher. Brandon Twardy. Michael Twiner. Maladi Vadapalli. Karen Vandenberg. Jacob Vanderstar. Scott Wacklewick. Matthew Weeks. Daniel Way. Hoisha Way. Paul Williams. Marlisa Wolf. Caitlin Kenny Woolley. Ryan Woolley. Peter Shea. Yiching Shu. Allison Zarbo. Han Zhang. And our final graduate, Leah Zhang. President Wilson will now confer the degrees. President Wilson and Dean SOBEL, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Medicine, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the degree Doctor of Medicine, candidates of the class of 2016. I can't see you, but please rise.
The authority to confer each of these degrees is vested by the people of the state of Michigan under the Constitution of the state in the Board of Governors of Wayne State University, and by the Board of Governors, it is delegated to me. Each of these degrees is granted upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Medicine. I am proud to confer upon each of you the degree Doctor of Medicine, for which the faculty has recommended you, and I admit you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of that degree. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Thank you, President Wilson. Thank you, President Wilson and Dean SOBEL. All degrees and honors have been conferred. I would now like to introduce Dr. Julie Weber Childers, Executive Senior President.
Thank you, Dean McLean. I'm truly honored to be standing here today. Not exactly sure how I made it to this point, but I am sure that it has a lot to do with my wonderful family and support network. So I want to start by asking everyone to please rise and turn to acknowledge your families and support networks. I'm also pretty certain that getting here today has a lot to do with these incredible colleagues that I've had the privilege of training with for the past 4 years. I will be ever grateful, for instance, for the night that I was working late at the VA, exhausted, struggling to write my notes in a random computer lab on 4 North, and literally, out of nowhere, Ryan Matthew texted that he had an extra mac and cheese from Slows to Go. And when I was in the PICU and rounds consistently lasted 7 hours, and Clara Hildebrand would miraculously whip out her secret stash of cookies just as my blood sugar was plummeting, how Evan Kelly would come into Cass Clinic, even on weekends he wasn't scheduled, just to organize our supply room because he's such a boss at organizing. And of course, all the times the amazing Allison Zarbo hooked me up with her rainbow-colored annotated notes when I missed class, and oh, how those notes saved me on so many occasions. And by the way, it's not too late to request copies. She's sitting right over there. I'm sure you guys all have your own memories about each other's generosity and the fact that we're all here today in no small part because of the community that we've built together as colleagues. It's been an incredible experience training with and learning with and from all of you the last 4 years here at the Wayne State University School of Medicine. What I also want to talk about today is not only how we must support our colleagues moving forward, which will include fellow physicians and also med students, of course, but that we must be vigilant in our efforts to support our patients. I don't know about you all, but I saw firsthand, both this year and last, the unfortunate toll that residency can take on FaceTime with patients. Just a minute, please. In just over 6 weeks, we will all be finally responsible for real human beings. But with that comes all of the paperwork, documentation, orders, med reconciliations, and so on that accompany our new roles as residents. This means inherently less time to sit with all 3 of our patients, mostly because we'll be carrying more like 10, to explain a recent finding, hear about their family, or discuss their hopes and fears. So if there's one takeaway from this message I'm delivering today, it's that you try to retain that little bit of inner med student that reminds you that each patient is a person and not just all the paperwork that's keeping you from the bedside. Take a moment to think about the very best physicians you encountered during your clinical rotations and one thing you can do next year to emulate them. The best residents I encountered were the ones that really got to know their patients, from how to pronounce a difficult name or which nickname was preferred, to what their favorite foods were, both inside the hospital and out. So I want to reiterate the importance of really getting to know your patients, not just on paper, but in person. And please don't forget to support your colleagues when they're in need, or even if you just think they could use a little mac and cheese. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Richard Baker, Vice Dean of Medical Education. He will administer the oath to our class. A copy of the oath can be found in your diploma holder, as well as in the commencement booklet.
So, thank you, Julie. I'm an ophthalmologist, but even I can't read in the dark, but I'm going to give it a try. Will the graduating class of 2016 please stand up? And join me in saying the professional commitment, oath of commitment. I also invite all physicians present to rise and join the newest members of our honored profession in speaking the oath. I do solemnly swear by all that I hold most sacred that according to my ability and judgment, I will in every particular keep this, my oath and covenant. I pledge to dedicate myself to the service of humanity and to honor the noble traditions of the medical profession, to hold those who have taught me this art as equal to my parents, and to live my life in partnership with them, to give to my teachers the respect and the gratitude which is their due, to regard my colleagues equally with my brethren, and to teach this art by precept, by lecture, and by every other mode of instruction to those who practice the healing arts. As a physician, I will maintain the ultimate dignity of life while guiding its arrival, protecting its course, and easing its natural passage from this world. I will offer to those who seek my aid not only my knowledge and skills, but my warmth and compassion as well. Whatever in the lives of those I shall see or hear, either in my practice or outside of my practice, which should not be made public, this I will hold in silence, believing that such things should not be spoken. I will conduct myself with honesty and virtue. With conscience and dignity will I live my life and practice my art. In all circumstances, I will consider every individual as equal, without regard to race, creed, or gender, refusing no one my help. I will abstain from every act of injustice and corruption. Above all else, I will do no harm. I freely take this oath, and I will maintain the noble traditions of my profession, always tempering my science with the warmth and humility of the true physician. You may now switch the tassels from the right side of your mortarboards to the left. Congratulations, my fellow physicians. Please be seated.
Wow. Congratulations to each and every one of you for this amazing accomplishment. I would like to thank the staff for working behind the scenes to make this a happy occasion for you. I'd like to thank your families and all your friends who were here to support you. Please remain in your seats until the faculty and graduates have exited the auditorium. It was a true and deep pleasure having you here as our guests and serving you in my capacity as Dean of Students. Please remain in your seats until the faculty and graduates have exited the auditorium. And take time today to enjoy this beautiful weather and to really congratulate yourself for the amazing accomplishment of becoming a physician. Thank you.